Okay, we've got poor name placement, we've got a massive looming threat, and we've got one person from whom we are not going to cut ties ever for fear of dying. This has really got the makings of an OPM very hard mode game. We're back with Rostov. It's quite enjoyable. It's quite very enjoyable. We're hanging on, just barely. And Muscovy remains emasculated, for we have their titular city. And I've come to a fork in the road here. I've got an opportunity to expand my holdings down here in Georgia, or to take on the Livonian Order and my PTSD Riga. And there's a decision to be made there, because I probably can't do both in quick succession. And my troops are already stationed well enough for Georgia, but I think we're going to go with the Livonian Order route on the grounds that we're on a timer with them. They've got an allied Teutonic Order. Teutonic Order do not want to join in. And we ran the numbers at the end of last stream. They're just one debt payment away from probably joining in. We really don't want that, so we should probably pull that trigger as quickly as we can. We still have a big coalition breathing down our neck, however. And it comprises of only 2 nations, so they don't have that all-powerful coalition casus belli. I also wrote down some notes for myself here as well. It says, bring 60,000 people to Novgorod, secure their resources and build some cogs. No, never mind, that's my Patrician 4 notes. I'll put that to the side. Okay, so what's going on? Jake, the Teutons won't always be poor. That's exactly the problem. So. I just don't want to pull the trigger right now because we've got this fort that's only barely standing. And I don't know what the Livonians and friends are going to pull out here. So I think the clever thing to do is erect some units that can rendezvous with the rest of them. Is 2 enough? Maybe more would be better. I do want to kick some arse after all. There we go, that might seem a bit meatier, get us up closer to that force limit. And, well, is there any good reason not to just pull that trigger? I'm not seeing it. Riga are in the trade league with Lubeck and friends, so I don't particularly want to make them a co-belligerent. Besides, I'm not going for their land or anything because, well, the aforementioned coalition and the huge amount of aggressive expansion that we're tanking because we best CB'd Hungary for absolutely no reason. It was a good move. I maintain it was a good move. So, why not? Let's just go for it. There's very little reason to stop, right? Except, you know, no army in position, and I'm a little scared of that. Let's just hope that... Yeah, there we go. Riga and Teutonic Order are buggering right off with... well, no, Teutonic Order are, but Riga are by their side. There's my units moving into position, more growing. We've got this... I had an idea there. What if they've got to take forever to get through this? There we go. Let's give it some extra fort defense so it can actually hold out. I could even core the place and hand it over to my my estate if I really wanted to. Not sure if it's worth paying 46 power for that, but the estates are a bit grumbly, and that is not helping with the Smolensk people. Bryansk and Timblitums, both belonging to the Boyars and both driving up that desire to break away from me. I don't like that. I could certainly get an icon to pretty much remove that revolt risk. Then again... Speaking of things that I could do, I want Mr. Morale Man here. And I don't particularly want any of you. I don't know, those boyars are giving me some lip, and I don't like that. But I do want to do that with them. What the heck, you know, I can always pull this thing later, so I will do that. Yeah, why not? Gets the boyars off my back, and I want myself a decent general as well. Thanks a bunch, friends. Well, Decent might be pushing it. Why would I give up fire phase, man? Going to war to make Hungary pay is its own reason, Jake. It's full of Hungarians. What else are you supposed to do? Okay, so there was a comment that I made on YouTube that got called out. Because I'd said... Oh, that's nice. That's not what I said. I'm just remarking on the utter lack of coalition against my righteous campaigns here. Come on, everybody, hustle. Yeah, so I think I had said something along the lines of Hungary, of course, they are the most disease-ridden scumbags of all of Europe. Something like that. Sounds like something I would have said. That was what I wanted to do, right? Yeah, good. Seems that that person wasn't familiar with my Nitra and my Serbia campaign, so just assumed that I was being horribly racist towards the Hungarians. Also correct, but still, always be wary of calling things out of context. Those Smolenskans still really want to rise up, and I don't want to increase autonomy. Maybe my buddies can go and fight them for me. We'll see how it rolls out. Now Riga, they always give me trouble, so I want them out of this war on the double. Okay, those Smolenskans really want to rise up, and there are rather a lot of them, and they're good with cannons. That's troublesome. I mean, I could switch my icon, but I want to not get that aggressive expansion right now. Alternative thought is I could just kill them, but we'll see what happens, you know, they might end up fighting Riga for me. And then again, Riga is going out there to get themselves killed. You are just Chernihiv, so that's okay. No, they saw me coming, and they running. I could get rid of those with a bit of idle switching, icon switching. Yeah, it's not currently worth fighting those guys. There we go, that murdered that risk. Okay, so the Regans run away because they see my incredibly powerful army on the move. The question is, what do I do? I would love to stomp Livonian Order, although they would probably stomp me with that 4-shock general, even if the best phase comes first. We'll get ourselves comfortably into position first. We can work things out from there. And it's less ideal for me if they scrunch up. Thankfully the Regans are running away. Maybe I can get everybody to run away by being a big scary person, just like the Black Weeb when we played Death Road to Canada. Which I agree, we should certainly have more of around here. Such a great game. I don't like the numbers that they've amassed here. They got 25k, I do not. My prestige is down the toilet. You're getting soft, Jake. Next you'll be praising Dali. Hey, come on, give me a break here. I wonder if I can defeat them. Not with this. Maybe my incredibly good ruler, with his 4 military, is what we need to bring these guys down. Well, he's got a 4 in something. Then again, couldn't I go around and slaughter them, the Regans? I wonder if Livonian Order would interfere. I mean, it's its own kind of risk, but maybe I can tease them away from this battle. From this siege, rather. I don't want to get locked in on this one now, but... Well, I have the home advantage if I fight over in Polotsk. But that's still 25 on 22, and they've got the shock general. But technologically, there's Well, potential advantage for me. Why don't I just take that? That'll give me a much easier time here. Now I should be able to steamroll these guys. Should. I mean, we all know how that can work out sometimes. Aha, there we go, the cowards. Alright, let's go in for the kill. Give you 1, 2, 3 days, and let's go and make mincemeat of Livonians. Well, I mean, they are Prussians, they just control all these other inferior people. We have excellent flanking going on there, and we have the best phase going amazingly for us. I just need those Regans to stay away for a good roll or two. That's some spicy rolls. Oh boy, I would be very angry if I was Livonian right now. What to do? I am strongly thinking that Riga has got to go. I mean, look at that. Livonian Order is no match on their own, but if I get Riga out of here, especially with my 1 siege helping out, then that means I can just pick off Livonian Order, and that's really what we want to do right now. Smolenskins are going away, which is my fate. Oh, hello! You want to fight me in grasslands, because it just so happens I want to fight you in, well, anything really. Those are woods, unfortunately. But if I could make you double back on your decision, and then just rush on in with my amazing 4 maneuver, and then switch you out with my 3 maneuver, because I don't want the other guy to die. 3 maneuver is still enough to overcome the river crossing penalty there. I mean, running the numbers here, it might be better just to keep Laser. Oh, his name's Laser? This guy's pretty awesome. Oh man, you know what? It's not like me to faff over numbers. Let's just remember which phase comes first and roll with it. Time to die, scum. Oh wow. I'd feel sorry for these guys if I wasn't me. Rostov super soldiers representing. Let's go knock Riga out of the park. With this, Riga won't be able to bring anything back, which is exactly what I want to hear, and we might as well spend a couple of guys, just a couple, to get these sieges done. Well, that was glorious. Lazar, like as in Lazarus. I'm liking all these lasers that Eastern Europeans come up with. Whoops, should have seen that one coming. So I did. Alright, well, it looks like he doesn't want to play by my rules. He just wants to ruin everything. Oh wow, he's gunning me down. See you later. Well, the more he faffs around, the better. Maybe it wasn't worth doing all that stuff with Polotsk, but at the very least it delayed them a little bit, and it got rid of those other rebels, so I maintain that I made the correct decision there. Even if it cost a little bit of admin. Jake will be finished with Patrician 4 at some point. Are you happy or sad about this? Nobody's going to be happy about that. And holy smokes, is this just going my way or what? I think the game is just rewarding me for playing playing Europa today. I didn't even have all my guys here. Amazing. Well, I'm never going to get up to Ocel from here, but this'll do. Why don't you just both faff around? I'll keep you on the back burner just in case I have land that I need to de-siege off of the Livonian Order. But if they want to hang around in Smolensk for forever, that's great news for me. However, Smolensk, I could probably also just make that take forever for him. There's no good reason not to. Other than the cost, but who's keeping score of that? What did we make of the Blasphemy Act? Nothing right now. Oh, whoa, 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 I didn't see that coming, did I? Livonians clearly did. Get out of my damn country. It is an idea to just hold down the Riga siege for a while, but I mean, even if they take that, it's no big deal. We'll have it all dealt with in due time. Can Rostov into Hansa happen? Jake, find out. Well, I'm going to want to capture all those Hanseatic cities at least. I really want Novgorod. I feel empty without it right now. And, you know, there's no reason keeping all these guys here when I could get that other siege moving along. So, have some units. If they move on me, I'll see it coming by a country mile. He says, having consistently managed to ignore such movements before. Might as well loot whilst we repair. And it's a bit of a race between Riga and Smolensk. Riga's got some fine traditions boosting up their fort defense, whereas I've got some fine super cheese boosting up mine. It's all in the dice rolls. I think I've cashed out all my luck already. What are you doing? Get off my border, Muscovy. Something tells me that Sweden's gonna get their independence in this war. Something tells me I'm not gonna like their alliance set up. Oh, but those alliances never last. So said past Jake. Well, everything's coming up Thrill House for us and Riga. Yeah, I could almost get Riga out of this hunky-dory, but there's little point in that if I can just eradicate them. Whilst all this is going on, I really should be getting my spy network and claims going on Litauen. They don't deserve to exist. Taste that disease, Livonians. Well, this will finally be our stepping stone into the glorious Hansa. I mean, sure, we have the Hansa's southern office down here, but, you know, that's just where we send our expeditionaries to. You can't do much beneficial trading over there, it's just buying up spices. Swedes are not going to be a problem, Jake says in his previous stream. Well, this is based on my day-to-day interactions with Swedes. Not a problem. Okay, right, I don't see the need of bringing more people here than necessary. 10,000 is enough to keep that Regan siege going, when I can be spending my time looting Madao. Come on, 21 is good odds. I can't believe I'm getting Riga faster than they're getting that garbage in, I mean, my absolutely smashing province of Smolensk. I'm also glad that they're sieging that, because it already has the fort. It'll be able to get everything back devastation-wise in no time. Alright, so what's the story with all this then? I can kinda move out a bit here, but I should really bring everything I have to go and crush the remainder of their forces. But I'm not after a lot out of the Livonian Order, so I should keep that in mind as well. Still, the very fact that they are there is a bother. So let's get everybody over to Polotsk and then move into Smolensk, because I don't want them occupying anything. What do you mean I don't have claims on Muscovy? It's like opposite day here. Alright, this is the song, Cossacks Are Destiny, and that's the one that makes me think that I'm playing Dynasty Warriors. Alright, numbers are even. This is... No, actually, they got the advantage. They got 24 regiments, not to mention their amazing, shocking general. It's in grasslands. Honestly, all the advantages with you, Livonian Order. Yeah, let's not look at their tech and just assume that the advantage is all with them. Make it count. Hang on, why is Riga still in this war? Oh, because my diplomat is busy. Alright, hop to it. I do not deserve this. That's more like what I deserve. And they got an excellent shock phase there, but I had already ravaged their troops to the point where it wasn't really going to save them too much. Still, that cost me heavily. Yeah, I'm still being stopped by their fort there, so I want it. Groovy. How about we consolidate and get these deadites out of here. And then we pull you back and get Riga gone for good. Peace out, Riga? Yeah, that's what we're doing. I mean, it's good that they suffer for a little bit, but I want all their money, and by all the money, I mean all their money. And we're forcing them to the correct religion as well. And they have an alliance with Lubeck? I mean, that they do, but they're in that trade league as well. I'd probably just rather they weren't related to the Livonian Order. I mean, I'll get them eventually. Just glorious. Could be a problem if the Livonians actually get their manpower back and come and attack me. Could be a sizable problem. Because then they would have the woody advantage. And they do have like 12,000 right now, so I need to take this province on the double. Don't need no edicts here anymore though. Thanks for all your hard work. And what is this? It's expensive is what it is. I could see myself making great use of that, but not now, so no thanks. This is where I get attacked and they don't join in. Let's ignore that for a wee while. Let's also ignore the fact that we are forgetting to spy. Never a good thing. Will you become a republic, Jake? Perfect hands. I know I will probably remain a principality for the whole game. I mean, forming Russia would be super awesome, but I don't think I'm going to go down that route. I'm a little scared of the numbers that they're getting now. But I don't want to jump everything in here. I don't have the units for it. If he beats me out of here, I'm going to have a very hard time making a comeback here. Oh, well, he's trying something. I'm going to wish I'd kept Riga so he would focus on that instead. Oh, that's a bad disease. Yeah, forming Russia as Rostov. Disgusting betrayal. You said it. I really wish I hadn't pieced out Riga now. Just existence of a fort would mean a lot to me. Alright, seems that he's working his way around. He's probably going to go for Smolensk again, but that'll give me plenty of time to siege up everything else. Provided that's what they go for. I'm hoping that they do. However, I just got everything I need for what I need here. So we can damn them. And we can get some expensive occupations just to drive up war score and siege his capital just to keep him on his toes. And be confident that we can make peace whenever we really want here. Well, they want to make peace. I mean, I'm not fussy here, I just want some money. And that province. The reason I'm not going utterly ape over this is because I can't afford the aggressive expansion. Or rather, I can't afford even more aggressive expansion. So we're keeping it real, because what I want to do is use Reconquest after this. So Hungary's mad, Lithuania's mad, Georgia's mad. All these people getting so mad. Over nothing. I mean, really, nothing. Now, I want to smash down the Georgians as well. But there's no good reason to use the Ottomans in that fight when I could do it myself. I mean, I'd just be wasting loads of favors that I'm desperately going to need to bump up trust. So what I should do is actually just march down there and destroy them myself, which would be easy enough to do. So yeah, we shall get this. There's no good reason not to. The lovely thing is, that this is a Latvian province with which I can spit out Livonia, and they have cores on Wendin, Durpat, and Lifeland, which has even been upgraded. It's also the same culture as these, and it's all one culture group. So I hope to feed them this and integrate them, at least as best I can. Gotta manage my aggressive expansion pretty deftly. So I'm not really scared of that unless they start one up straight away. If they do, I'm gonna have to jump on Georgia. So I'm satisfied enough with that. Sure, it's not huge swathes of land to take here, but really I'm... something about beggars and choosers comes to mind about this. So thanks for the province. And it's nice that I get their fort as well, so that's something I don't have to worry about. Just fantastic. Emirati don't seem too mad, and we're not exactly stuffed on relations here. And I'm keeping that ever important ability to march through Lithuania. In fact, just in case they somehow manage to cancel, which surely they wouldn't, but just in case. I'm making my way down. No, not that way.